Hello, Aquarius. I am Robin from Kind of Big Deal Tarot, and it is snowing outside in the East Coast. So, I am doing a love reading. See what's going on in your life. All right? This is going to be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, especially Venus, and North Node. Okay? So, please remember if it does not resonate with you, uh, please let it fly. If it does, again, I would love to do more readings for you. Please click the subscribe button, the notification button, and give me a like. All right. So we're going to jump right in. I want to thank my ancestors, my spirit guides, and my higher self for delivering these messages to you. All right, Aquarius. So with the pre-shuffle, we're just going to say, you got somebody that wants to come back in your energy, somebody that misses you, somebody that wants to apologize, and they want a fresh new start. But then you have other options. And one of your options is like the prim of proper, okay? So again, we're going to dig in deep and see what's going on in your reading. So I'm going to start off with the Valentine Wellness Oracle cards. And then we're going to dig into the tarot. And I'm going to be using the fairy tarot today, which I haven't used, okay? So show me Aquarius energy, please. Ancestors, spirit guides, universe, show me what is going on with Aquarius and love. Thank you, spirits. How you guys doing today? It is cold and snowing, so I'm not going out in that. All right. You got somebody here mirroring each other. Self-image, relationships reflects our wounds, introspection. So I feel like some of you guys, a lot of you guys are healing from whatever you went through in the past, okay? And you are, again, looking yourself in the mirror and trying to manifest exactly what you want. But again, you are realizing as well as you look in this mirror that there is some wounds that you have from previous relationships, okay? So you're self-reflecting, you're introspecting, almost like hermit card. So you guys are probably alone right now, looking at all the things that you've been through in your past. So again, you are self-reflecting your wounds, and you're realizing you don't want to take that on to another or the next relationship, all right? Show me more for Aquarius. Thank you, whoever's here. For some reason, I'm not seeing you. Keep it tarot. Having faith, because you know love is coming in, right? And you're going to be surprised about this invitation. You're going to be surprised about who you draw in. But remember, you are manifesting this new love, okay? Because I definitely feel this is new love. This is someone that you're going to be meeting. This is going to be a surprise invitation. You might go out with friends. And you might meet somebody with your friend group, okay? This is somebody you might even be meeting online. But whoever it is, it's going to be a surprise because this person is going to resonate with you, okay? This is going to be somebody you're actually going to be on the same wavelength with, all right? So again, you're going to be also reflecting from the past because you don't want to repeat the past. You don't want to take your wounds onto another relationship, right? And you don't want their wounds as well. So you're going to make sure that you have self-reflection and you have a good self-image of what you want. Hands of cards. You're going to be taking a chance. You're going to be taking a risk, okay? You're going to be being very strategic about it as well, right? So again, you know, like I said, you're going to have a lot of options, Aquarius. But again, you're going to know from the past not to show your true hand. So you're going to be taking a risk. You're going to be taking a gamble on this new person. You also might be taking a gamble on this past person because you're also going to be realizing that, you know, this person and you had wounds that were very similar. And maybe you guys triggered each other. So again, you're going to be looking at that. And maybe you guys can heal these wounds together. Yes, I need to mod you. I don't, let me see if I can do it now. Because I definitely need another moderator. Let me see. Hold on. I did it. I did it, Brandy. Thank you. Thank you so much. So again, Aquarius, I see that you have options. You have someone new coming in, also someone from the past that might have triggered you, all right? You will be talking to friends, family. You will be, conversating with people, again, getting their ideas, getting their, I can't think of the word, getting their ideas, getting their opinions, all right? Even though we don't take a lot of opinions, but because you've been through a lot, you're going to be looking at this new situation and the past from every angle. Because you're going to really be reflecting and introspecting on it, like if you should do it or not, right? So you're going to be having interesting conversations. You might be getting messages from this new person, and they're going to be very interesting that you can really converse with this person. Hello, right? So you're going to be getting texts, calls, emails, all right? So again, be careful about people hovering over you, being too interested in who you're interested in, because again, you are reflecting from your past. You don't want a lot of people in your business, whether it's old or new, right? So again, let's get one more card for Aquarius. One more card. Girl with a snake. Empath and narcissist paradigm. I feel like you guys been through that paradigm. So again, you're gonna make sure you're not just being charmed. You're gonna make sure you're not being used, right? You're gonna make sure you're not enabling this person to take advantage of your kind heart, your loving heart, your supportive nature, right? So again, you're gonna be setting boundaries and making sure, whether it's old or new, you're gonna be setting boundaries because you're not gonna repeat the past mistakes, especially with a new lover. At the bottom of the deck, we got keys on the ring in reverse. So it looks like this new person coming in is not going to make you an option. They're not going to be stringing you along, all right? So they're going to be making sure that you are their priority, and you're going to be making sure you do the same as well. Because in the past, I feel like you were being strung along by somebody. You was an option. They played games with you. They played games with your heart, your mind, basically hitting down to your soul. So you're going to make sure that this doesn't happen again. All right? So let's see what is going on with the Fairy Tarot. All right, I cleanse the cards, shuffle them, mix them up. So we're going to see what is coming in for Aquarius. All right, this is the Prince of Autumn, dependable, protective, chivalrous, humorous, cautious but wise, meticulous attention to default to detail. All right, this is in reverse. This is what you're not going to be dealing with. The princes are like pages. Someone that's very immature, don't know what they want, could be very charming in the beginning. I don't know what the Prince of Autumn is yet. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay? So again, you're going to be making sure that you're not dealing with somebody very immature, young. The High Priestess. Yes, you're going to be following your intuition. You're going to be following your intuition. Pisces energy is here. Trusting your intuition, carefully reflecting before you're taking any action. Insights that come through meditation. So again, you're going to be meditating, or you have been. You're going to be following your intuition. Maybe you follow your intuition to get out of the past situation. You might have been dealing with a Pisces or someone that has Pisces in your chart, or you do. So again, you're definitely going to be following your intuition from what you went through. You're going to be following your intuition, like I said, making sure you're not enabling someone. Making sure you get out of this narcissist and empath paradigm. Okay? What is the root cause for this for Aquarius? Queen of Autumn, generous, stylish, gracious, practical. Be practical with respect to how you proceed, the ability to make anything more beautiful. Again, it's in reverse. So in the past, you weren't very cautious about how you proceeded with love. You might have been just happy sometimes to have the attention. So again, you weren't showing your true value with people in the past. They were not honoring your true value. But now that you know to pay attention to your intuition, you know the paradigm that you've been caught up in the past. So you're not going to repeat these mistakes. This is your root cause of why you are really reflecting on your wounds. You're taking the time to heal. And again, you're making sure you do the right thing with someone coming in new. All right, show me the past situation for Aquarius, please. Thank you, Ancestor Spirit Guys. Thank you. Show me the past situation for Aquarius, please. Princess of Spring. Optimistic, enthusiastic, creative, energetic. It's time to go after your dreams and revert. So you did not go after your dreams. Basically, you were settling. You were settling for what you had gotten from somebody. And that's not what we're supposed to do. We're not settling for any old thing, right? So you were settling for someone that was not compassionate enough. Someone that was really not on your level, right? You were not settling for that. Or you were settling with that in the past. That's what you were given. You were not given your true value. You were not given what you dreamed of. You were settling for something mediocre. And you're not doing that anymore, right? You learned from that. You're reflecting from that. All right, show me more. The Nine of Winter. Unfounded fear. Focusing on worst case scenarios. Allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. So that's what you were dealing with in the past. You were allowing your fear to take hold of you. Like I said, you were settling. You were settling. All right? Let's get your higher self. So I think I'm going to use some other cards. Queen of Spring. Brilliant, loyal, talented, friendly. Believe in yourself, Aquarius, okay? Wonderful people want to help you maintain a balance between work and home life. They ain't never lied. So again, it's about balance. It's about fulfilling your dreams. It's about not enabling another cycle of the narcissist and empath paradigm. A lot of us are empaths. So again, we seek, a lot of time perfection. Everyone is not perfect. But again, you need to get somebody that's perfectly aligned with who you are and what you want and not settle. A lot of us were settling with whoever we drew in from the past. And that's why we were disappointed. But now you are brilliant. You know that you are a loyal person. People took advantage of your loyal heart. So you know that you are talented and you're friendly. But again, it's about enabling boundaries with everyone, not just in love. So you're believing in yourself right now. You're having that self-confidence, right? And you're knowing that you have wonderful people that are coming into your life because this is what you're manifesting. This is what you are meditating on. This is part of your dreams. Not no more narcissists, right? Not no more people taking advantage of your kind heart. 3 of Autumn. Got a lot of autumn and spring here. Follow your passions when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do. Be compensated for your creative ideas. So again, being loyal, okay? Some of you guys are focused on career right now. Like I said, some of you are not focusing on love. At the bottom of the deck, we got the wheel, which is the wheel of fortune. There is change, okay? Delays are over. Sudden and unexpected good luck. A new era, a new car, travel. So again, you got this coming in for you, all right? Show me more for Aquarius. Then we're going to get down to this person. Queen of Winter. You are realizing that you're strong, you're patient, you're self-sufficient, and you are funny. A lot of Aquariuses are very funny, right? We are very humorous. We love to laugh. But we can get very serious at any given time, especially when it comes to our career, our family, our focuses, right? So you're letting go of people and things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career if you're unmarried or you're divorced or you are single. So again, a lot of you are focusing on, your work, your career, your family. You're not focusing on love. And sorry to say, but that's when, the universe brings it in. Like it says, the will. It is destined. This is part of your destiny. You might even meet this person at work, at your new career. All right? Strength. 11. The Emperor. Ooh, I love it. All right, bottom of the deck. The Emperor, again, use logic structure to increase your success. Get organized. Be firm about your compassions. Become that leader. A lot of you guys, again, we're dealing with people that were in their ego, okay? You were not brave enough at that time to enforce your boundaries, to speak up. Maybe you did and it was unheard, or it fell on deaf ears, or you were dealing with somebody that was very controlling and very narcissistic. But now you're getting out of that. You're taking a lead into things that you're passionate about, right? Having something new. Eight of Springs. Again, like I said, this is somebody that wants to come back in your life, right? Somebody that you left or emotionally detached from or walked away from wants to return. So now we're going to get some new tarot cards. All right, show me what is this Princess of Autumn for Aquarius. The Star. Oh, we got our card. So again, Aquarius, you are walking in your purpose. You're not giving up. You have faith and hope, right? That things are going to turn around for you, especially in the matters of love. You want to manifest someone that is equally yoked to who you are and what you are becoming. Like I said before, you're not settling. So you're on the purpose. You're on your purpose. You're on the right path. Okay? So you're remaining very hopeful. You have faith that the universe, God, is going to bring you someone that is of your calling, of your manifestations. You're following your intuition. Okay? Page of Inspiration, right? You are willing to go on a new path, to start something over. It could be a fire sign coming in for you. This person could be younger. But again, the Page of Inspiration is talking about something new, a new path, learning a new path, okay? Something that is very inspiring, something that is dealing with your passions inside, something that is following your heart, that ignited fire that I was talking about in the other reading yesterday, the other day. Show me the root cause of this. Three of Voices and Page of Emotions. Yeah, you are recovering from heartbreak, betrayal, sorrow with someone that was very immature. It could have been a water sign or had water in their chart. You do. All right. But again, you are recovering from heartbreak with the Three of Swords. Okay. And the Page of Emotions. You were dealing with somebody very young, immature. Okay. This person was very childish. So this is what prompts you into your healing. This is what prompts you into your self-reflection. All right. Show me the past for Aquarius again. For of Inspiration. This could have been a twin flame. This could have been somebody that you lived with. But now that you know better, you do better. You want better. You manifest better. You set down boundaries. So some of you guys will be calling in someone that is equally yoked. Eight of Emotions. You had to walk away. You had to emotionally detach. Yes, I do, and I'm running a special for $20. Okay? I do have my email. If you email and put it in the subject line, personal reading, I will get back to you. We can do Zoom. We can do it this way, any way you want. And it's $20 for 40 minutes, okay? But I always run over because I like to get to the bottom of it. All right, what is this 8 emotions? So you walked away from somebody that you lived with that was immature, and you started, again, like it was saying, started to focus on yourself, your self-worth, your materializing, your career, your job. You realized you did not need to be codependent in this relationship because it was not working out. It brought you more sorrow than love. It brought you more drama, right, than passion. Okay, so again, you are with the Queen of Materials. That is the Queen of Pentacles. You're independent. You're strong. You're beautiful. You know your worth. So again, some of you guys are focusing on your finances, right? And this was going to lead you to new love. All right, show me higher self. 10 of Voices. Yes, you were betrayed. You were backstabbed. But the 10s also represent, it's an ending of that because you're not tolerating it anymore. You know who you are. You know what you want. Again, you got somebody researching you as well. You could be looking up somebody, but I feel like you had introspection, using your intuition about the situation. You knew when to get out of it, right? You were taking a huge gamble on this person from the past. 8 of Materials. Yes, you're working on your self-mastery, right? And again, you have to be very consistent because you were dealing with somebody that was inconsistent in and out of your life. So now you are working on your self-mastery, your career, being abundant. You're working on yourself. And that's what's bringing in this person. Again, it could be an earth sign. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But slowly but surely, this person is coming in. You're also going to have great career changes in your job, in your career. Again, you have somebody from the past that cannot move on from you. I feel like they want to come back and bring you an apology because now their emotions for you is running hot. Again, they say you miss something once it's gone, right? You never see the value of someone until they're gone and out of your life. Someone from your past is definitely missing you and want to come back. They feel like it's unfinished business. They also want to reveal something to you. This person might have been having a lot of secrets. Again, at that time, you were not following your intuition when it was leading you to not settle for this situation. All right, show me more of this. We don't want no past. Oh, this person now has strength. They have bravery. They have courage. They want to speak up because now they know they took a foolish risk with losing you, with playing games with you, with being immature. Something woken this person up from your past. It could be a Pisces. It could be a Leo. It could be a Cancer, or you have any of this in your chart. Show me what is coming in for Aquarius. Anything, please. Temperance. It's talking about being patient. In divine timing, this situation will succumb. In divine timing, you will get all the answers that you seek or needed. Even if you're not seeking these answers, you will get some clarification of why this person from the past did what they did, why they broke your heart, why they were playing games with you, why they were immature. All right? So again, divine timing. Some of you guys, again, are earth angels. So again, the universe is making sure, that they relieve any kind of toxic situation for you. All right? So it could be a Capricorn coming in, okay? But it's also about you healing from any toxicity from these karmics, okay? Narcissist energy. Wow. Because you do have a lot of options, Aquarius. You do have a lot of options. And this is bringing, coming to you because you have ended cycles with karmic relationships, with toxic people, toxic individuals, toxic love matters. It doesn't matter with the devil here. This could be somebody that you were obsessed with or is obsessed with you. But the divine is stepping in because this person is obsessed now that you closed out the cycle. Now that you have a lot of options. Now that they realize how valuable you were and are. Now this person wants to come back. I can't. But I feel like you got the Emperor, Aries energy, also divine masculine, if you're a feminine or a divine feminine that is coming in. Somebody that is matching your divinity, that is coming in. As who's coming in? The Emperor. Your divine match in divine timing, But you have to have a little bit more patience, all right? And again, you still might need to set boundaries with this person. Again, you might need to use your intuition, It also could be another Pisces. Or a Pisces, or, just somebody that is getting enlightened. They have an introspection. They have value. They see your value from day one, So again, you are enlightened. You're definitely using your third eye. And this is going to come in divine timing. Wow. You're planning on, moving forward. You're planning for your future. This person is going to come in your future. After you have done and been through all the darkness and you've done your healing. Again, it could be a Taurus. So again, it looks like you have options. You're going to have to make a decision of who you want. Someone from the past that feels like they're healing and now they have learned their lessons, or someone new that is already on your energetic match, With the Hierophant here and the Two of Wands, you have introspection. You're planning something. You have learned your lessons. This is somebody that's, again, that I feel like is coming in, that God, the universe, is sending to you, Because they have listened to you. Your manifestations, your prayers did not go on deaf ears. So God is stepping in the situation. The universe, the cosmos have heard you. And they're bringing you someone that match your energy, and that is actually your match of energetic yoke. So they are definitely someone that is going to be your person. So this might be your true person, your true match. Show me more about this Emperor. Oh, wow. Yeah, 9 of emotions, which is the 9 of cups. You're getting your wishes. Again, you're alone right now. You're getting your wishes. You're stable right now. You are emotionally, all these things keep popping up. You are emotionally mature. So again, in solitude with the 9 of cups, you are getting your wishes. You're emotionally balanced, right? You are okay right now. And with saying that, this is when you're in solitude and you're emotionally stable and emotionally balanced and you know what you want, you bring in, you manifest what you are desiring. The universe, like I said, they hear you. They're going to bring you because you're taking the time to heal from whatever you went through in the past. You're taking the time to seek your own personal value and know who you are, okay? And that brings your wishes, your manifestation into play. Again, here with the 5 of voices, you were dealing with somebody that was playing mind games with you, okay? It's the 5 of swords, okay? It's also talking about don't self-sabotage. You got another 9 here, the 9 of materials. That is the 9 of pentacles. You're okay right now in your solitude. And that's what happens when we least expect it. The universe brings someone that is equally yoked to us, right? Got the wheel again here. It's destined to happen. Okay? Because you might have been dealing with another air sign or a water sign that was playing mind games to you, with you. And you was loving and nurturing to this person, pouring into this person, trying to teach this person, and they were not reciprocating this. They were taking advantage of you. They were playing mind games with you. They were trying to one-up you all the time. That also resembles jealousy. They were jealous of your material wealth, your strength, your vitality, how you persevere through all and any obstacles in your life. This person in the past was jealous of that. All right, show me some romance angels. Wow. You are calling in your soulmate, exactly. The Emperor is your soulmate, right? Oh my, we're not taking all these cards, Spirit. I fight with Spirit all the time because they be doing the most. Some of you guys have retreated. Again, you walked away. But again, some of you guys might be retreating with somebody else. You might meet this person and go away or go on vacation. But right now, it was time for you to disconnect from the world, from this past person, from the toxic energies, right? Some of you guys could be very religious, right? This person coming in could be very religious. I say this for this card is very spiritual. Your love life influenced by your religious upbringing and your spiritual path. So this is one that's going to match your spiritual path. If they don't, they're going to learn from you. They're going to realize, this person is very educated, worldly. They have a lot of knowledge. Okay, Aquarius, you normally do. Very eccentric, very, energetic, and very knowledgeable here with the Hierophant. Someone that matches your morals, your values. Okay? And they're going to be worth waiting for. Like I said, it's going to come in divine timing, right? Trying to get the timing. Okay? Because you were dealing with unrequited love, right? It was not enough attraction or chemistry to keep that relationship going. Honeymoon, right? You were dealing with somebody that kept you in the honeymoon phase. They didn't take it up a notch. After the honeymoon is great and lovely. I've been on one. And then when you come back, that person's a whole new person. They're not the same person that they were on the honeymoon phase. They were doing all the love bombing, all the gaslighting, all that lovey stuff, right? And then when you come home, surprise, now you got the narc hold, right? So again, you're going to be enjoying the bliss of holiday time together. You also could be enjoying the bliss of holiday time with this new person. It's going to feel like the honeymoon phase. So don't treat this new person like your past person. Don't get triggered, all right? Give this person a new opportunity because this is somebody that you've been waiting for and you've been calling in, that you've been manifesting. Very soon. So we got some time framing very soon. All right, Aquarius, it's going to happen very soon. Right? This person's going to come in when you least expect it. All right, I'm going to end it with this twin flame and soulful messages. So you either have a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or another water sign, or you're going to go back to this old person. But you're going to make sure you heal this unrequited love situation. You're going to make sure things are balanced. You're going to continue to self-reflect. Okay? So you make sure that. Great. Hi. All right, let's get some messages from the Twin Flame Soulful Messages cards. Show me some messages for Aquarius, please. Thank you, Spirit. Yep, here we go. I wasn't able to reciprocate. I said that. My love for you, and I regret it. So again, you got somebody, like I said, they want to heal this past situation. They weren't able to reciprocate. All right? I really want to know why. So we're going to continue these messages. You are the only one that makes me feel this way. So like I said, you got somebody from the past that are definitely in their feels. They feel like they missed out. They learned the lesson. Looking at your beautiful face makes my heart melt. I feel like that's the new person. Whoever this new person is. And I put it towards the Emperor, all right? I'm trying to gain knowledge on this connection. Again, you got somebody that's trying to learn things. They feel like they learned their lesson with the Hierophant here. But they still want to come back. But they're trying to give it time. They're trying to give you time because they know they didn't reciprocate. It was unrequited. You were giving out and pouring out. And it's not always about money. It's about energy. Pentacles is about energy. Material is about energy. You were supporting and loving this person, and they were not doing the same for you. They were very immature, very childish, and took your love and handled it like a child would. Like thinking they will always be there. They thought you will always be there, Aquarius. I've been feeling in the dark without you in my life. I still have hope that we can work through this. Okay? So that's definitely the past person. Anything about this new person, I'm tired of this past person. Come on, Spirit. Give me one more. I'm aware I've caused a lot of chaos and pain in your life. So again, it's this past person is, no, they are aware now that what they did. I'm aware that there's more to it than meets the eye. I feel like this is also the new person, not the past. All right? I still have hope that we will be together again. Past person. All right. We're always connected. Energetically, I can feel you close. So I feel like that's part of the new person or the old person. I got scared of my own feelings because they were too intense. Definitely the past, all right? I'm going to get these love cards. Then I'm going to end the reading. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for supporting me in the channel. Thank you for moderating. I appreciate you. Give me 1 or 2 cards for Aquarius for the Power of Love cards, please. At the bottom of the deck, we got cause and effect. That's what this past person doesn't recognize, okay? Or maybe they're starting to recognize it now, right? You are aware that the love that you create in your thoughts is the agent of change and the foundation of your results. So again, we're trying to support this past person. You were loving, nurturing, caring. You were trying to, set a foundation of what love is, whether they realize it or not. Again, but what they have done, the immature, the mind games, it has a cause and effect. Everything has a cause and effect to it. So again, what they caused showed up in an effect of you walking out of their life. You maintaining your singlehood. You walking away. You setting boundaries. You getting out of this rat race. This mind games, okay? Purpose. Again, you started to walk into your purpose. Again, you realize that this was not what you manifest. You were settling because this was not equally yoked to you, right? So you possess the determination and the dedication to consciously demonstrate love. So again, no matter what you've been through, Aquarius, you know that everybody don't deserve harsh treatment, right? Everybody didn't do this to you. You know that to still operate out of your heart chakra, all right? Somebody took their life back. All right, patience, you're able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. So again, we got patience here a lot. Okay, with the temperance card, again, the angels, you're being divinely guided. They're telling you to be patient. Again, you got it again, be patient because this love person is coming in. Or you have to be patient with this past person. Whatever you want, right? Tolerance, no judgment here. You appreciate other points. Tolerance, you appreciate other points of a view because you sense the love in everyone. We are humanitarians for a reason. But again, it's about not being taken advantage of, right? You sense the love in everyone, but still you need to know tolerance between boundaries. You're not just going to be tolerating any old thing anymore in spiritual birth. You're not going to be tolerating just anything. You know boundaries now. You know how to respect yourself. You know what you want to manifest in your life. And again, that's what's coming in your dreams, but you have to be patient. And thank you again for being here, guys. Remember, be you, love you. It is the highest vibration of love. Thank you. Bye now.